Hi crafty friends, it's Lori with a craft party. Today we're going to do a corner bookmark. It'll be a triangle. And the first thing that we want to do is get out our handy dandy cutter. And we want to cut 4 inches off. And this is just to make this stronger, is all this is. And this is the Paper Studio. So it was from what Hobby Lobby has Paper Studio. But we want to cut this at 4 inches. Okay, and then we want to cut it at 4 inches again. Okay, and then these are just excess pieces, and we've got our 4x4 inch square. And I want to do the same thing with this paper. Put this off to the side. And we've got, I think we're going to do this side. There looks like there's more green. Then we've got a 4x4 square. And I am going to take my art glitter glue Okay, I got it working. Get that little bit of a glob off of there. Go ahead and glue all the way around the outside, real nice. And glue the inside. Might have gotten too much glue, but we'll see. Alright, this is just, like I said, to make the white paper a little more sturdy, because we want the bookmark to be sturdy, to slide on and off the page without bending. So you could use just about anything, the back of one of your paper packs, you know, just to make it sturdy and a little more rugged. Okay, and then we want to take our handy dandy cutter again, and we're going to match up corners. Corner to this valley right here, and then this corner to this valley right here, so we can cut from corner to corner. There we go. Now we've got 2 triangles of hopefully equal size. And then I am going to take it over to my sewing machine. I know you're not supposed to sew through glue, but I change my needles out quite often, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew around this edge and this edge. But right here where I have my hand, we're not sewing that. That's going to be our opening. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I like this side better. I was just looking. This side is pretty, and it says mint right here, but this side just seems to have more greenery. No, I think I'm going with the mint side. Change my mind. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we need to find some lace and some ribbon to go with this. Let me look at what I've got. I don't know about that. That's too thin. I'm looking. I should have been more prepared. Is this big enough? Yeah, that would be big enough. Okay, we'll hold off on that a second. And we'll get out the Fabri-Tac. And I'm going just right along the edge. And I did forget to say, if you don't want to sew, that's okay. Just glue up against the edge and put your 2 triangles together. You don't have to sew if you don't like to sew or don't have a sewing machine. Then we will stick that like that, and I'm going to give it a little excess here. Then I'm going to take the Fabri-Tac and I'm going to go across again, and I'm going to even include the lace part this time because I want the lace to cross over each other. Got a little messy with the glue. Don't want glue there. Use my towel and wipe that off. And then we've got this overlapped that. And push this down. Now, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to cut this triangle. And I'm going to just kind of cut there. Cut this triangle. And then just cut. There we go. And I need to, I'm going to kind of round this so it follows the scallop. There we go. Yep. Okay. Do we want green here? Or is this just too wide? That's too much. Oops. But I did get glue on it. Let's see. I do have some pink. Ooh, that goes really good with that mint sign tag. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. We'll get the Fabri-Tac out again. And I did not distress it this time. Little bit more spring. Sometimes distressing doesn't look as spring. So I thought I would wait and not distress this one and see how we like it. I like to distress most of the time, but sometimes I just need a change. There we go. Okay, and then turn it, and I need a little daub. Whoopsie, about to get it in the glue. Need a little daub right there for this side to stick on. And I got to get the glue off of there. Okay. And then we are going to cut this edge off. Sorry, trying to keep my head out of the way. And still cut where I want to cut it. Okay, that's looking pretty. No, not what I want. Okay. Then I'm going to take the 1-inch punch. I'm going to look at it from the back, and I'm going to judge where my center is. That's probably a good approximation. Okay. I got a little glue on my hands because I turned that over and forgot that there was still wet glue. Alright, so now we've got the corner. Gonna get out these embellishments. And these embellishments were from Mini Embellishment Set 1, designed and created by Happiness and Crafting by G. Kerr. You know what? That looks like I'd be really pretty right there. That white flower. See if I've got anything else. That was good that I... What about that one? No, that's too plain. Adds a little color to it. And that pink comes out of the embellishment. You know what else there is? I may not. I've got these embroidered butterflies that I've had for a long time. Wonder how that would look on here. Oh, yeah, that looks really pretty. I am going to put these embellishments up. And I don't have a name of where I got these embellished, or not embellished, I'm sorry, embroidered butterflies at. It could have been Amazon. It could have been Temu. I've had them a long time, so they come in different colors. And let's use some of this as streamer. Let's get another one about the same size. Okay. First thing we'll do is glue down these streamers. There was some Fabri-Tac coming up, or coming out the top, so I thought I would hurry up and use it. Benefit from it being over full at the tip. There's that. Okay. And then the butterfly on top of that. Yeah. And I wonder if I've got a sequence that would... Ooh, here's a good one. Put one of these right in the middle. Well, the sticky come off the back, so I am just going to use a little Fabri-Tac right in the middle. And stick this gem right on top. And there we go. We've got ourselves a triangular bookmark. If this was our page, we would slide this over our page like that. And then we've got our bookmark. And you could put it on either way. You could decorate both sides if you wanted to. But there we go. Thank you for stopping by today. It was great crafting with you. If you would, comment, like, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm of my channel. Have a great day. Hugs.